So let's take a look at setting up this specific page. So what do we have usually on a page? We need a title, okay? So let's go to the add section. If I click on it, it has a bunch of stuff. Text, images, galleries, vector art, shapes, interactive, a lot of stuff over here. So let's start with text. So usually whatever goes at the top of the page is usually what? It's a header. So let's take a look at, or a title for the page. Let's look at something from what we have over here. I like this one, so I'm just gonna click it and it should show up over here. I'll just, it comes with the concept of drag and drop things around. Just drag it, drop it over here. As you can see, lines appear, so everything is aligned properly. So I'm gonna just click over here. I like the text, I'm just gonna change it. Fun stuff section. So section. Alright, so maybe it's a little bit small. So I'm gonna click on it, stretch it out. So this is my section here. Fun stuff. Okay, I want to add a little paragraph over here. I'm gonna go to add text. Let's see. Let's go to the paragraph section. There's a lot of stuff over here. Okay, so let's take a look at the paragraphs. And let's click this one. So I'm gonna add it over here. Stretch it a little bit. Make it bigger. I have Lorem Ipsum. I'm gonna copy a little text from it. And then I'm gonna paste it over here. Okay. So as you can see, this does not look bad at all. So maybe the font is a little bit smaller. Let me make it, 15 is good actually. So what can we do? Let's make it bolder. Yeah, that's much better. Let's look at the spacing. So line spacing, this is to increase the spaces between the lines. I think 1.7 should be a nice number to space it out. Click outside, and this is what we have. Now let's add an image into this section. Just gonna click on add, and let's see. I think the images is over here. These are the images section. So media. So over here you have the free WIX images. All right, free WIX videos, a lot of stuff. All right. So let's see what we want to do. So let's take a look. Fun stuff. Let's fun. It's a lot of kids things. Let's click on more. And we get the following. So let's pick something really interesting. This. Alright, so let's click on this one. Add to page. It gets added over here. So it's a little big, so I'm just going to add it and make it smaller. As you can see, the whole thing is being adjusted. So I can just slide it to the edge of the page like this. So far, this looks nice. I can click on preview and see. All right, not bad. Let's go back to the editor and let's add a section under. So this is the header of the page. We cannot remove it basically. So let's add a section over here. Apps, okay, booking. So let's go over here and let's add a strip. Maybe social media. What should we add? Lightbox, no content manager. So yeah, let's add a little strip over here. Where is it? Strip. So this is usually a section, okay, on a page. That let's add a little video over here. This looks nice. Classic. Gets added over here. All right, and then I can add whatever I want over here. Okay, so over here I can say add. I can customize it. Text, theme text. I'm gonna add a heading over here. Just make it wider so it fits. Right, we're going to stretch it just along the whole area. I mean, it says heading 3, it doesn't really have to say that. Then I'm going to click it, start. Start here. Right, make it smaller, change the color to white. Alright, close this, drag it up a little bit. See, it's a little bit transparent. So let's see. I like color. Actually, it's not transparent. I think it's just me. No, it's not transparent. So I'm gonna close this. So it looks nice. Alright, and if we click on preview, this looks awesome, to be honest with you. So this is just a quick example. The thing with Wix is you have to take it easy. Don't be scared to move things around. You'll see that things will just start stretching and moving. You have to be just extra vigilant and careful. I want you to save your work as much as possible. Okay, so this gives you an idea of what your website should be called. So edit my website. Nah, can leave it as is. I don't care. Click done, and it gives you where the address of the website should be. So let's take a look at some of the other features. So these are apps. You know, if you want to add a comment section, subscription, pop-up box for like buttons and a lot of different stuff. I really like it's if you want to go ahead and go into Wix, I would advise you to actually look into it, but not for this little lecture. Also, if you want to start a blog, you just click on my blog. You don't have anything, you just create one, and it's going to start your blogging experience. So this basically is going to create a section for you on the website and the whole thing, and it starts to load it for you. So let's just wait a second. Okay, here is my first blog post. This is so much fun. All right, publish. All right. Next step, create your first service, add some details, the client know, let's say all that. Well, I mean, do I really want to do that right now? I don't feel like it, or just click it. Services, I'm not going to do services, to be honest with you. Online coaching. So, I mean, this is really extra stuff. I'm not going to go into it. I'm just going to focus on having the blog. So to actually manage your blog, you go to the blog section, you have other stuff over here, and you just close it. Okay, and here's the blog section on your website. So you have a lot of different stuff over here. Okay, and here's the post that I just published. So it's under the blog section. So let's go back to our page. Okay, so let's go to this home, and we were under the fun stuff section. Now here's another thing that you've seen before probably is if you want to create a store, you just click on add store and add a store, and that's going to activate the whole thing for you. What it's doing right now is adding a store to your website. Of course, you have to look into how to collect payments and things like that, but the mechanism of adding products and all that stuff is already built into Wix. I want you to go in and explore all that stuff on your own, but I'm just going to show you how to activate it. And the idea behind adding and removing products from there is not that complicated. So the minute you add it, just click get started, it actually adds a bunch of products for you, and you can access it, and all of a sudden you have another new icon over here. If you go to the dashboard of your store, you're going to see your products and what you're selling and everything. Okay, so over here you don't have products, so you can add your first products. Let's click on skip, set up the shipping regions and all that stuff. So I mean, so let's take store products over here. So here are all of your products. So what I suggest you do is go into one of them to explore what it has so you can understand it. So you can add pictures, click on the plus, images or videos, the name of the product, price, description, product info, all right, create coupons, promotions, all sort of stuff. And the minute you hit save and make it visible, it shows up in the store. You don't like a product and you just delete it. Just click on it, delete, done. So that shoes is gone. Then if you click this, it updates your list so the shoe is not there anymore. So manage products. So this shows you all the products that you have added. If you want to manage it, or click on the settings to see how you want to display it, probably what kind of collection, the layout, the settings, the design. I mean, the sky is the limit with this platform, and this is what makes it very popular. You see a lot of commercials about it online. Wix, Wix, Wix. Now you know it's very, very, very advanced and very interactive. Always save your work over here, and if you want to get out of this, all right, it's done. This is the address that you should send me anyways. Done. Okay, and then when you click publish, the website gets published, and you can click on view to actually see how the website looks like. And see, when it's not free, your address is not, let me show you the address. See, this is the address of your website. This is what you have to send me. And as you can see at the top, there's a little strip ribbon that does not go away, that tells you that this website is done by Wix. If you want to get rid of this, then you pay them and it's going to disappear. If I click on fun stuff, then you'll see the page that we just created. All right, and there's a shop section that we looked at, and so on and so forth. So as you can see, this is pretty advanced, all right, and it's very flexible. All right, so if you want to get out of this, you just click Site, Exit Editor, you come out of it, and you'll see the main dashboard where you have your websites and all that stuff. I think you've seen this before, previously, like a couple of minutes ago. Okay, you haven't connected the payment method. I mean, it tells you everything. I mean, maybe you can connect with PayPal. So right now on the dashboard, you have your own website. You can add other websites and, and do other stuff. Explore my sites. If we click over here, this should take us to the beginning where we got started. So you can add a new one, or that's it. So this is pretty simple. If you have any questions, please let me know.